Please excuse me, I did my makeup at 6:30 this morning in my car. This is like 5-second makeup, but you guys don't care if I have a full beat. You guys just want to see the makeup. Also, my background is a little bit of a hot mess right now, but I don't think you guys really care. Whenever I apologize for stuff, people are like, why are you apologizing? No one cares. You would be surprised by the amount of people that get offended if one little thing is out of place. But that's for another video. Today we are here to talk about the VIB sale. The VIB sale is going on right now at Sephora if you're Rouge. If you're not Rouge, I'm pretty sure it's next weekend. So if you are not familiar with the VIB sale, basically they do it, I think, 2 times a year. So everything in Sephora is 20% off. It's so exciting, and I know people who like hoard their money for months before the sale, and then they buy like $1,000 worth of stuff, but they justify it because everything was 20% off. So I wanted to give you guys my recommendations. I had a lot of people actually request this video. So I'm just going to show you guys some of my favorite things from Sephora that I recommend you to check out. Now's the time to get that like super expensive brush that you've been wanting, that you're like, bitch, am I really about to spend that much on a brush? Yes, you are. Because you're getting 20% off. Okay, so let's get into the makeup. And I do have all makeup other than this one moisturizer that I just have to mention. I know I mentioned it in my empties video. This is the Kiehl's Creme de Corps. I'm obsessed with this. I love it. It's so good. It doesn't have much of a scent to it, but it just makes your skin feel so good. It's expensive. The full size is $29.50, but I totally think it's worth it. Like, it just... there's something about the feel of it. It's like so silky smooth, and it makes your skin just feel like, You know how some moisturizers just will not absorb into your skin? They give that really weird white cast. I got way too much moisturizer out, but just look how amazingly perfect. It just soaks right into your skin, and it makes your skin feel so good. Like, no white cast. You're not rubbing for 20 minutes. Oh god, that sounds so wrong. But you know what I mean. Yo, my veins are popping. Dang. So, quick little recommendation. Kiehl's Creme de Corps. You can get the smaller size if you're not sure. Just get this, try it out. You'll be hooked. You'll be hooked. Oh, where do I start? I'm going to start with my most favorite thing. My #1 recommendation, which would be the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. I have worn nothing else on my face since the first time that I used this. I am so hooked on this. I have it on today, just like a very light layer, but I like that I can really build it up and get full coverage, or I can just do a very thin layer and it's appropriate for every day. It is the most amazing foundation I've ever used in my life. It's my most favorite foundation ever. Nothing even comes close to this. Right now I'm using the shade Light Beige, but when I'm tan, I use the shade Sand. I love this so much. I can't even stress to you how good it is. If you're oily, if you're dry, I feel like you will love this. I feel like it works for everyone. It just looks so natural, but it gives really good coverage, and it looks like skin. It doesn't look like you have 5 pounds of makeup on. Oh my god, I love it so much. You guys, please try this or just get a sample of it. You have to try this. I am so in love with this. I pretty much love the entire collection. The Just Peachy Mattes palette I have not put down since I got it. I love this so much. The quality of these eyeshadows is the best that Too Faced has ever done. I think I honestly think this is the best palette that they've ever done. It is phenomenal. I have not one bad thing to say about this. Incredible. Just look at that gorgeousness. Absolute perfection. Not one shade in here is not slamming. Come on now. And the blendability will, I mean, you might poop your pants. That's how freaking blendable they are. Also, I'm going hard on this. It's halfway. I mean, I've been using this with this all the time. I need to stop, but I can't. The Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I think this is a wonderful primer. It works really well with the foundation, but you don't need to get a specific primer to go with this foundation. This plays very nicely with pretty much any primer, but I do love this one with it. This one's so easy to use. I just take one pump, rub it in like moisturizer. It fills in my pores. I feel like it makes my makeup last long. This will last on my skin the entire day. I almost feel like it looks better as the day goes on. You need the foundation. Is the concealer, is the primer a necessity? I would say no, it's not a necessity, but if you're in the market for a new primer and you want to try something really nice, especially for oily skin, I feel like this is perfect because it's not heavy. It controls my oil. It's gorgeous. Definitely recommend this. Also, the Peach Perfect Loose Powder. Is that what it's called? Mattifying Loose Setting Powder infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It does smell like peaches. The whole line smells like peaches, which I love the smell. Some people might hate it. I love it. I love this powder. I've been using nothing but this powder. I swear, Too Faced is not paying me to say this. I think this is my most favorite, like, all-around collection ever. I don't remember ever loving so many things from one collection. Like loving, like holy grail status, best of the best, top of the line. I just love this collection. This powder is beautiful for baking. I even use this under my eyes, and I'm very picky with what loose powders go under my eyes because most of them look very heavy. This one is gorgeous. Totally recommend this. Oh my god. Oh, and something I forgot to tell you guys about this, you get 1.23 ounces of powder. That is an enormous amount. Most powders are 0.28. Crazy. Okay, I'm done with the peach line. You guys are probably tired of hearing about that, but it is so good. Okay, let's talk about this guy. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I did do an entire video on just this palette. This is the Huda Beauty, I say Huda, oh well, Desert Dusk palette. I will put my video up here on a little card if you haven't seen it. I did 2 different eye looks and gave you guys like a little review. I think this is a beautiful palette. I love everything about this palette. I love the mixture of colors. I love these purples in the middle. The mattes are so blendable, so easy to work with. Some of the shimmer shades are a little bit, not difficult, but you do have to use some sort of base on your eye and maybe do your eyes first. I usually will do my eyes first if I know I'm going to use some of the metallic shades because they do have a little bit of fallout. But oh my gosh, I think this is such a nice palette. I really, really love it. Those are some good mattes right there. Oh, and look at this purple one. I know you guys all saw this in my review, but just in case. Such a good palette. Look how reflective and metallic. Let's just do one swipe. Terrible. But you can still see the bling. Look at that purple one. Oh, baby. That's all I have for eyeshadows. Those are like the main 2 that I've been going hard with. Also the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, but I know some people get mad when I recommend Natasha Denona because it is so expensive. These are my most favorite eyeshadows of all time. Natasha Denona shadows are my #1. I think that they're worth the money because you're getting such a good product. Blend like no other eyeshadow. Vizart is a close second, but Natasha is my favorite, and the metallics are so metallic and so intense. So you will never, ever, ever go wrong with a Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, ever. Your life will be changed, but your bank account will be empty. These eyeshadows are worth every dang penny. Come on. Every penny. You can't fake that. Like, that is good eyeshadow. That is the best eyeshadow right there. Come on, gold. Let's do a few more swatches because that wasn't enough. 1, 2. Oh, I love that matte yellow. Bitch, what? Wait, oh, this is my last one. I did the yellow one twice. Oh, Nicole. it doesn't matter where you put them. It's just good eyeshadow. Can we just stare at that for a minute? As if that wasn't enough, I'm also going to throw in the Star Palette. This is also Natasha Denona. This is what the packaging looks like. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look how many shadows you get. I mean, it is pricey as all get out, but as we saw before, let me just give you a couple of these metallics. Oh, let's do that guy. Come on, girl. Bang. 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 Bang! That's all I need to say. That's it. Feast your eyes on that. Natasha, girl, will you marry me? Oh my God. I do want to recommend the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment. If you've been with me, you know this is like the holiest of holy grails for me. I've been through probably 30 of these, 20, I don't know. I go freaking hard with this. It's just a lip balm. I shouldn't say that because it's not just a lip balm. Ooh, I have lipstick on it, you nasty bitch. This is the best lip balm in the history of the world. It smells like lemons, it's smooth, it makes your lips super hydrated and moisturized. It has SPF 15. There's just nothing better in my opinion. There is no lip balm that will ever top this. So it's on sale. If you've been hearing people talk about it and you want to try it, now's the time to do it when it's on sale because it's what? It's $24, so it's expensive. I don't know what that was that just came out of my mouth. Okay, let's talk about this. This hot ass mess. This is my Smashbox correcting stick in dark. I have tape all over mine because it started like peeling away and it would get all over my fingers. Mine actually needs sharpened, but it's the orangey shade. It's the really like deepy, who are you? It's the deep orange shade, and I just take this and I put it where my dark circles are worst. I love this corrector. Definitely the best corrector that I've ever used. It's just so easy. You just swipe it on. I don't even blend it in. I just swipe it on, go right over top with concealer, and it really does a good job of concealing my dark circles because mine just hereditarily, is that a word? Mine are just bad. Everyone in my family has them. I'm Greek. I feel like it's a Greek thing to just have dark circles. It's just something that you're born with. So this, for me, is a lifesaver. And I use this every single time I do my makeup. It is bomb. Okay, one concealer recommendation. I never hear anyone talk about this, and it's such a good concealer. This is the BareMinerals Bare Skin Concealer. And I have light and I have medium. I kind of mix the two together. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful concealer. Now, if you're someone who wants like hardcore heavy coverage, this is not going to be for you. This is more of like a medium coverage, but it does a really good job of covering my dark circles. So yeah, I would say like medium though. It's definitely not full, but it's not light. Who has time for light coverage concealer? Not this Greek girl. This is a serum concealer, which kind of scared me at first. I am oily, which I've said like 30 times in this video, but my under eyes tend to be very dry. So this is a lifesaver. This just blends out so nicely and it looks so natural, but it covers really well. Amazing. I love this. I love the wand on it. It's like flat on both sides. I'll do a close-up so you guys can see it. Such an amazing concealer. The one thing I don't like about it, whenever I use it, the concealer like comes out, you know, where it kind of meets there in the middle and I have to like wipe it off. That's my only complaint about this. But other than that, it is absolutely flawless. Flawless. I woke up like this. Okay, I have a few blushes. So first off, Marc Jacobs blushes are incredible. They're expensive, but now's the time to buy them when they're on sale. So this is my favorite one. I have 3 of them, but this one is Kink and Kisses. I find that the pigmentation is perfect. They're not too pigmented, but they're not too soft that you really have to build them up. There's a reason these are expensive, I think. Like some expensive products, I'm like, that is so not worth the money. These, in my opinion, are worth every penny, and all the shades are gorgeous. Another blush that I've been loving is from Makeup Forever. Look at this little guy. It's so cute. I have to look and see what number this is though. Oh, Nicole, you should have been prepared, girl. Okay, this one is B308. It is such a good peach. If you like peach blushes like I do, I used to really be into pink blush. Do you guys remember that? And now I'm so into peach blush, like it's all I wear. This is such a perfect blush. It doesn't have shimmer in it, but it's not a flat matte. This is definitely my favorite Makeup Forever blush. Out of the new powders they came out with, this is my favorite blush. Isn't that such a beautiful peach? See how it has that sheen to it? It's not a flat matte, like I said. It's just the most beautiful peachy. Makeup Forever can do no wrong. They really can't. I mean, like, when's the last time they came out with something that you were like, oh my god, that's awful? They don't. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this concealer. So this is the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. This is the best concealer ever for blemishes. Not really for under the eyes, although I have used it under my eyes. I love this on blemishes. If you have hyperpigmentation or acne scarring or just any type of blemish that you want to conceal, this is such a good concealer for that. It's just such a blendable concealer. It gives really great coverage, but it doesn't make whatever you're covering look cakey. Do you know what I mean? Like if you have a breakout, sometimes if you put concealer over it, it just makes it look even worse. This just kind of like, I keep saying it, but it just like melts into your skin, but it covers what needs covered. The best for blemishes. You know I have to recommend Hot Sand from Nars. This is what I have on today. I wear this freaking highlighter so much. Now you can buy this in a single. I just have it in a little duo with Laguna. Oh my god, you guys. This is one product that I feel like everyone should own. It's such a good highlighter because you can make it, like you can put it on light and it's very natural, or you can build it up and it's like bang, bling. It's like the best of both worlds. Look how gorgeous that is. Staying on the Nars train because I love Nars is this little guy right here. This is the Bord de Plage. Bord de Plage. Bord de Plage highlighting and bronzing palette. Look how beautiful this is. Now you guys have probably heard me talk about the Banque de Sable highlighting palette from Nars. That was limited edition, so it basically had 3 highlighters in it. This one you're getting 4 highlighters and 2 bronzers, and I love these bronzers. I love this formula. It's a new formula for Nars and it's so, oh my god, it's not even like a powder, but it is a powder. These totally just melt into the skin. Like you can even tell just by looking at them. There's no powderiness. They are absolutely stunning. Some of the best highlighters I've ever used. Look how blingy they are without being like overdone. Look how reflective they are. Look at this. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Nars, you outdid yourself. You freaking outdid yourself this time. I love this so much. Oh my god. You have to calm down. Like, I just get so excited about makeup because it's so much fun. Okay, one last thing from Nars. Of course, the crystal powder. I have talked about this powder for years. This is my 5th one. 4th, 5th, I don't know. I've been through a lot of them. It's a weird powder. When you first get it, you like rub your fingers over it and you're like, nothing's happening, something's wrong with it, it has hard pan. You can take a spoolie and scrape a little bit off the top, but I don't even do that. I know it looks like there's nothing there. It's like so faint, but I'm telling you, this is the softest, most beautiful powder, especially for your under eyes. There's just like nothing to it. Stunning. I am so picky with what goes on my under eyes because most powders will kind of settle into my fine lines and make my under eyes just look 100 years old. And it's like, why? I need a powder that doesn't do that. This powder does not do that. There's nothing that will ever top this for me. I've tried so many powders and I love so many powders, but this is my #1 all-time pressed powder. Life, dying, sneezing, breathing, farting. I'm obsessed. One brush recommendation. You already know what it is. This brush will change your life. End of story. This is the Tom Ford bronzer brush. It's like $130, which I know, you're sitting there like, turn her off, I'm done with this bitch, she cray. It's like no other. It is like no other, and I don't even know why. It makes putting bronzer on so fun. Like, I get excited to put bronzer on because I'm like, the bronzer brush! And it's so easy. You just choop, 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 choop. It's so, choop, choop? What? Just feast your eyes on that sexiness, though. Doesn't she just look sexy? Right? Oh my god. And she's so soft. She is so soft. I just made Erin buy this. She just bought it yesterday. Like, I made her. I've been on her for 6 months to get this brush. I'm like, if you don't get this brush, our friendship is over. That's how serious I am about this brush. Look at you. Put it down before you hurt someone. Okay, finishing out with lip products. I'm not drunk. Okay, first off, you guys need to try these Burberry, what are they called? Liquid lip velvets. Oh my gosh, it's what I have on today. They're so comfortable. Now, if you're someone who wants like a super matte, long wearing, never gonna fade away for like 16 hours kind of lip, you're not gonna like these. They have a very moussey texture to them. It's very light, very airy, and they're just so pretty. Love. I love this color layered on top of the other one. I think this is Fawn Rose. The other one is Fawn, yes. They look so pretty together. I love these. So beautiful. And the applicator is nice too. It's just like a regular doe foot. They just apply really nicely. Oh, I need to get more of these. These were actually sent to me from a subscriber, and oh my god, thank you so much, because I probably would have never tried these because I've not really heard many people talk about them, but they are so good. If you're a wuss with liquid lips like I am, these are the ones for you. Okay, 2 more lip products, then we're done. Of course, I have to mention this guy. I've talked about this for years. This, you guys, look at this. Bitch, what? Oh my god, it's so good. This is Rose Cliff from Nars. I love her so much. This is such a gorgeous lip color. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. I mean, just look how beautiful that is. This lasts forever on my lips. It's more of a matte finish, but it's so comfortable, and the color is absolutely stunning. I love this color. I've been trying to dupe this color, and there's nothing that is spot on, like with the formula. Oh my god, I love this. Definitely my favorite Nars lipstick ever. I feel like I have a lot of Nars in this video, but Nars is my favorite high-end brand. So, I also want to mention these guys from Nars, and I've gone back and forth with these a lot. These are the Velvet Lip Glides. When I first got these, I didn't love them. Then I kind of loved them. Then I forgot about them, and now we're back in love. For like the past 6 months or so, I've been going so hard with them. These are my 2 favorites. So this one is Stripped. It's a really pretty nude shade. And this one is Bound. This one is like a more pinky shade. They are almost like a lip gloss, but they're not sticky, and they're so smooth and comfortable on your lips. Now, they don't last long. You have to reapply these quite a bit, but they are so comfortable. Good. Now, one thing I did forget to mention, they're not consistent throughout the line. I kind of hate when brands put out a line of products and they're not consistent. Like, I have a dark purple one. The deeper shades in this line, the Velvet Lip Glides, are not good. They're patchy. if you're gonna get one of these, stick with the more nude, like natural shades. They're much, much better. I'm disappointed in myself. I totally forgot to mention C105 from Makeup Forever. This is tied for first place for my favorite nude of all time. How could I do a video without recommending her? Look at this gorgeous girl. She is my most perfect nude. Everybody has their perfect nude. This is mine. The formula is unbeatable. It's matte, but it's comfortable, wears forever. Shade will blow your panties right off. Like they probably already blew off. My apologies. But she is amazing. Come on now. Oh, so good. You guys, I totally am just gonna add this in because I forgot to talk about it during the actual video, but this is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lip in Bombshell. These are really nice. This is my favorite shade, but the formula on, I mean, all of the ones that I have, which is like 6 maybe, they're all consistently good. Look at this color. It's such a beautiful nude. Right? I really like these. They're not drying on the lips. They wear really well. Yeah. I totally forgot to mention these. I'm sorry. I've been loving Huda Beauty. She has some kick-ass products. If you need a good nude lip, Bombshell. She's bomb. Oh, really? Okay, so I think we have come to the end of this video. I could sit here and talk about Sephora recommendations for like 6 hours. Please let me know down below what you guys are going to pick up from the sale. I love hearing what other people are like longing for, because then I'm like, oh wait, do I need that? As if I need more makeup. But please let me know down below what you guys are getting. Also, subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Those were terrible swatches. Damn it. But they're still blinged out and beautiful. Yes, bitch. Look at that purple. Ooh, so good. Oh my goodness, come on. There is not 1 ounce of powder in sight. That is cream. That is hard cream. What? It's good. Do I look like a lumberjack or do I look like a lumberjack? Such a beautiful. You are beautiful in every single word. Words can't bring me. Oh my gosh, shrimp fried rice. Oh, fuck me up, man. I'm so hungry. I got bros in Atlanta. Panda. 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 I got bros. New phone, who dis? Hey guys, welcome back. I gotta pee. Oh god.